we're diving into a fascinating topic that's been making waves in the coin collecting world: the 1996 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny, which could be worth as much as $1.8 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. A penny from 1996 could potentially make you a millionaire. But what makes this particular penny so valuable? And how can you tell if you have one in your pocket change? Stick around because I'm going to break it all down for you, step by step. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is one video you won't want to miss. Let's begin by taking a look at the basic details of the 1996 D penny. The D-Mint mark indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, and like many pennies from the 1990s, it was produced in large quantities. However, what sets this penny apart is its rarity and pristine condition, and the errors that can occur during the minting process. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1996 D Lincoln penny that could fetch you up to $1.8 million is one that is in nearly perfect condition, often referred to as mint state. This means no scratches, no wear and tear, and a perfect shine, just like the day it was minted. In particular, you're looking for a penny graded as MS-70, the highest possible grade a coin can receive. Now, you might be wondering, how do I check the condition of my penny? You can start by looking for any signs of damage or wear. If your penny looks flawless, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Grading is done by third-party companies like PCGS or NGC, who will evaluate the coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. The closer the penny is to a perfect MS-70, the higher its value. But condition isn't the only factor that can make a 1996 D penny worth millions. Certain errors during the minting process can skyrocket a coin's value. These errors are highly sought after by collectors because they make the coin unique. For the 1996 D penny, some of the most valuable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck twice, slightly off-center, creating a doubled image. If you find a 1996 D penny with this error, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Off-center strikes occur when the coin isn't properly aligned in the minting press, resulting in an off-center image. Die cracks, on the other hand, occur when the die used to strike the coins develops a crack, leaving a raised line on the coin's surface. So how do you spot these errors? You'll need to examine your penny closely, either with a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look for any unusual markings, doubling of the design elements, or signs that the image is misaligned. If you spot anything out of the ordinary, it's time to get excited because you might have a rare error coin on your hands. Once you've checked for condition and errors, if you think you have a valuable 1996 D penny, the next step is to get it professionally appraised and graded. Coins that are professionally graded and authenticated sell for much higher prices at auctions. In fact, the record-breaking 1996 D Lincoln penny that sold for $1.8 million was in mint state and had a rare error. Now, let's talk about why collectors are willing to pay such enormous amounts for these pennies. It all comes down to rarity and demand. The rarer a coin is, especially in top condition, the more collectors are willing to pay to add it to their collection. And when it comes to the 1996 D Lincoln penny, finding one in pristine condition with a rare error is like hitting the jackpot. But even if your penny isn't in perfect condition or doesn't have any errors, don't be discouraged. 1996 D pennies in good condition can still fetch a nice price, especially if they're graded in the higher mint states like MS-65 or above. Before you rush to check your coin jar, let's quickly recap what you should be looking for. First, check the condition of your penny. If it's in excellent condition, consider getting it professionally graded. Second, look for any rare errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. If you find any of these, your penny could be worth a significant amount of money. So who knows? That 1996 penny you've had sitting in a jar or hiding in a drawer could be worth a life-changing amount of money. It's always worth taking a closer look at your pocket change because you never know what treasures you might find. That wraps up today's video, coin collectors. I hope you found this information valuable and that it encourages you to take a closer look at your coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating coin-related content. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1982 mint marked Lincoln penny. This coin, which many overlook, has the potential to be worth an astonishing $1 million. Stick around to find out why this penny is so special and how you can spot one. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny's background. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the years, it has become a staple in American currency, going through various design changes. However, the 1982 mint mark coin stands out due to its unique composition and production errors. Now, what exactly is a mint mark? Mint marks are small letters stamped onto coins to indicate where they were produced. The D in 1982 stands for the Denver Mint, one of the primary minting facilities in the United States. Coins from this mint often have distinctive characteristics that collectors seek out. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from using 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc in their pennies to a new composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. This was due to rising copper prices, making it more cost-effective to switch to zinc. However, during this transition, the 1982 mint mark coins were produced in both compositions, creating a unique situation for collectors. Among the 1982 coins, there are specific variants that can be extraordinarily valuable. The rarest variant is the 1982 copper penny, which was struck before the transition to zinc. It's estimated that only a handful of these coins were released into circulation, making them incredibly sought after by collectors. To identify if you have a valuable 1982 penny, you can conduct a simple weight test. The copper version weighs about 3.11 grams, while the zinc version weighs only 2.5 grams. If your penny is heavier, you may have struck gold. In recent years, the market for 1982 copper pennies has exploded. Coins in mint condition can fetch prices well over $1,000, while those with exceptional grading can reach upwards of $1 million at auction. This is especially true for coins that are certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, as collectors are willing to pay a premium for verified authenticity and condition. Research the different variants of the 1982 penny and familiarize yourself with their characteristics. Always check your pocket change for rare coins. You never know what you might find. Invest in a good scale and a magnifying glass to help you identify potential valuable coins. Engage with fellow collectors through forums and social media groups to share tips and insights. If you believe you've found a valuable coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional. Now that you know the ins and outs of the 1982 mint mark Lincoln penny, keep your eyes peeled for this potentially million-dollar treasure. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below about any rare coins you've discovered. We're diving deep into the world of rare coins, specifically focusing on a coin that has become a collector's dream, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little penny could be worth an astonishing $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. If you're a coin collector or just curious about what makes this penny so valuable, stay tuned as we uncover its history, features, and tips on how to find one. The Lincoln penny has a rich history that dates back to its first release in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, The coin was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The original design featured Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcased a simple wheat sheaf, leading to its nickname, the wheat penny. Over the years, the design has changed, and in 1959, the penny was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, we're focusing on the 1984 penny, which features the Lincoln Memorial design and is known for its unique characteristics that can make it extremely valuable. So, what sets the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny apart from the rest? The key factor is its rarity. In 1984, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of pennies, but the no-mint mark version is quite rare compared to its counterparts. Most 1984 Lincoln pennies bear a mint mark of D for Denver, but the ones without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia. The combination of the large mintage and the specific conditions that led to the rarity of the no mint mark version makes this penny a standout item in the world of coin collecting. You might be wondering, why is this particular penny valued at such an astronomical amount? The answer lies in its rarity and the demand among collectors. A coin's value is determined by several factors: its condition, rarity, and historical significance. The 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, especially in uncirculated condition, has become highly sought after by collectors. The first recorded sale of a pristine 1984 no-mint mark penny went for $1.3 million at auction, setting a benchmark for future sales. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that not only have historical value, but also potential for appreciation, and this penny checks all the boxes. Always inspect your pocket change for rare coins. You'd be surprised at what you might find. The value of a coin greatly increases with its condition. Look for pennies that are in mint condition, meaning they have no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Sometimes, the details on a coin are hard to see with the naked eye. A magnifying glass can help you spot features that indicate it's a rare find. If you're serious about coin collecting, investing in a reputable coin guide or consulting with a professional can provide valuable insights into what to look for. Networking with other collectors and dealers can lead you to find rare coins or even get tips on where to look. In conclusion, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin. It's a treasure waiting to be discovered. With a potential value of $1.3 million, it's a prime example of how seemingly ordinary items can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep your eyes peeled for this penny in your change. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos about rare coins and collectibles. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on a hidden treasure that could be sitting right in your pocket: the 1997 mint mark Lincoln penny. While this may seem like just another penny, some of these coins are valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. Stay tuned as we explore what makes this coin so valuable and how you can identify one if you have it. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, was the first coin in the U.S. to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin has gone through several design changes, but it has always celebrated the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. The 1997 mint mark penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was minted from 1959 until 2008. Next, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks are letters on coins that indicate where they were produced. The D in 1997 stands for the Denver Mint. This mint is known for producing a significant number of coins, including the Lincoln penny. While most 1997 pennies are common, a small number were minted with unique characteristics that make them extremely rare. So, what sets the 1997 Lincoln penny apart? The key to its immense value lies in specific varieties and errors that occurred during the minting process. The most sought-after version is the 1997 D penny with a double die obverse. This error occurs when the coin's design is struck multiple times, resulting in a visible doubling of the features, especially Lincoln's face and the inscription, "In God We Trust." Finding one of these double die coins is incredibly rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar, up to $1.5 million, for one in mint condition. Now that you know what to look for, let's discuss how you can identify if you have a valuable 1997 D penny. First, check the mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. It should be located just below the word 1 in 1 cent. Next, look closely at the obverse side for any signs of doubling. If you see any noticeable doubling on Lincoln's features or the inscriptions, you might have a valuable coin on your hands. Aside from the double die, there are also other varieties of the 1997 D penny that collectors seek. These include coins with unusual die breaks or high-grade examples from uncirculated rolls. While these may not fetch the same jaw-dropping prices as the double die variety, they can still hold significant value in the collector's market. If you believe you have a rare 1997 D penny, it's essential to get it appraised by a professional. Look for reputable coin dealers or grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). They can help determine the authenticity and value of your coin, giving you a better idea of its worth. To wrap up, the 1997 D mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change. It's a potential goldmine for collectors and enthusiasts alike. With the possibility of being worth $1.5 million, it's worth taking a closer look at your change jar or that old penny collection you have lying around. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content about rare coins. We're focusing on a true hidden gem in the numismatic world, the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny has a value that might just blow your mind. Let's explore why this coin could be worth up to $1.90 million. To understand the significance of the 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, we need to take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. First minted in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, this coin has undergone various design changes over the years. The original design featured a wheat reverse, but in 1959, the design was updated to showcase the Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln penny has always been a favorite among collectors, but certain years and varieties can fetch astonishing prices. Now, let's focus on the 1980 no-mint mark penny. This penny stands out because it was produced without a mint mark at the Philadelphia Mint. Most Lincoln pennies from this era are relatively common, but the no-mint mark variety from 1980 is not only rare, but also sought after by collectors. The combination of its low mintage and the demand among collectors has driven its value sky high. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. The 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can be worth anywhere from a few cents to an astonishing $1.9 million, depending on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 1 being heavily worn and 70 being in perfect condition. The highest grades, such as MS-67 or higher, are extremely rare and can command top dollar. It's essential for collectors to check their change carefully, as the difference in grade can mean the difference between a few dollars and a fortune. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1980 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? First, look for the absence of a mint mark. Mint marks are typically found on the reverse side of the coin, just below the date. If you see no mint mark, you may have a winner. Next, examine the coin for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. The cleaner and more flawless the coin, the more valuable it will be. If you believe you have a valuable 1980 no mint mark Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. One option is to visit a local coin dealer who can provide an appraisal. However, online platforms like eBay or specialized coin auction websites can also be great places to sell your coin to a wider audience. Just be sure to do your research and set a reasonable starting price based on its condition and market value. To illustrate just how valuable these coins can be, let's look at some real-life sales. There have been reported sales of the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny reaching upwards of $1.9 million in pristine condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for the best examples, and if you happen to find one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history with a value that can reach incredible heights. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep your eyes peeled for this hidden treasure in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin stories. We're diving into an extraordinary coin that could be hiding in your pocket change, the 1973 Lincoln penny. You might think all pennies are created equal, but the 1973 penny is an exception, with some pieces selling for up to $1.2 million. Stick around as we explore why this penny is so valuable, how to identify it, and what to do if you think you might have one. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. By 1973, the design had been in circulation for over 6 decades, featuring the iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, it was during this year that a small number of pennies were produced with a rare minting error, leading to their astronomical value today. What makes the 1973 penny so special? The answer lies in a significant minting error. During the production of the 1973 pennies, some coins were struck with an incorrect die, resulting in a doubling effect on the lettering and design elements. This phenomenon is known as double die, and it occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing the features to appear blurry or shadowed. Not all 1973 pennies exhibit this error. It's crucial to know what to look for. The most notable signs of this error are seen on the word Liberty and the date. If you notice a shadow or a doubling effect on these features, you could be in possession of a rare coin. Now, how can you identify a 1973 penny with this valuable error? First, check the date and the word Liberty closely under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass if necessary. Look for signs of doubling. If you spot any, you could be holding a coin worth a small fortune. Next, examine the overall condition of the penny. Coins that are in uncirculated or near mint condition will fetch higher prices. Coins with minimal wear and good color are ideal candidates for collectors. Now, let's talk about valuation. The market for rare coins is always fluctuating, but the 1973 Lincoln penny with the doubling error has been known to sell for impressive amounts, with some reaching values of $1.2 million at auction. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare mint errors, making this penny highly sought after. If you believe you have one, it's essential to get it appraised by a professional coin dealer or a grading service. They can help you determine the coin's value and condition, giving you a better idea of its worth in the current market. Understand the market for this particular coin. Websites, forums, and coin collecting groups can provide valuable information on current values and sales. Seek out a reputable coin dealer or grading service. They can authenticate your coin and give you a professional valuation. If you choose to sell, consider auction houses that specialize in rare coins. You might find that your penny sells for a remarkable price. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. With its rare minting error, it represents a unique opportunity for collectors and everyday finders alike. So, the next time you sift through your pocket change, Keep an eye out for this potentially life-changing coin. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin content. Share your thoughts and experiences with the 1973 penny in the comments below. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic that could change your perception of pocket change forever. We'll be discussing the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, an unassuming coin that holds an astonishing value of $1.1 million. That's right. This small piece of copper could be worth a fortune, and you might have one hiding in your spare change. So, let's explore how this penny became such a valuable collector's item, and what to look for when searching for it. First, let's take a moment to understand the historical context of the 1981 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, and the design has evolved over the years. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but not all of them were created equal. The 1981 no-mint mark penny is particularly rare and sought after due to a series of unique circumstances surrounding its production. In 1981, the U.S. Mint faced significant challenges, including changes in the production process and a temporary halt in minting at certain facilities. The absence of a mint mark indicates that the penny was produced in Philadelphia, where they were manufactured without the mint mark that typically identifies the production location. Now, you may be wondering why this penny is worth so much money. The key factor is rarity. Although millions of 1981 pennies were produced, the no-mint mark variety is extremely scarce. The combination of a limited number of these coins entering circulation and the growing interest among collectors has led to skyrocketing prices. Some graded examples of the 1981 no-mint mark penny have sold for upwards of $1.1 million at auction. To put this into perspective, coins are often evaluated based on their rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. The 1981 no-mint mark penny has gained a reputation for being one of the most coveted pennies in the market, especially among enthusiasts looking to complete their collections. Make sure the date reads 1981. If it's an earlier or later date, it won't have the same value. This penny will not have a mint mark, which is typically found on the reverse side of the coin. Mint marks from other years can include an S for San Francisco or a D for Denver. The condition of the penny plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are in mint condition or have been professionally graded are worth much more. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that might affect its grading. If you think you might have one, consider getting your coin professionally appraised. A certified numismatist can give you an accurate evaluation of its condition and market value. Now, you might be excitedly searching through your coin collection or change jar, but where else can you find these valuable pennies? Purchase rolls of pennies from your local bank. Many collectors have had great success finding rare coins in rolls of circulated pennies. Keep an eye out for coin collections at garage or estate sales. You never know what hidden gems you might find. Websites like eBay and auction sites often feature listings for rare coins. Just make sure to do your due diligence before making any purchases. Attending coin shows can be a great way to meet other collectors and dealers who may have valuable coins for sale or trade. In conclusion, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of copper. It's a potential fortune waiting to be discovered. With its unique history and rarity, this penny has become a holy grail for coin collectors. If you find one in your collection, you could be holding a ticket to wealth. Don't forget to subscribe to our Big Coins dealer for more incredible coin discoveries and tips on finding valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Big Coins dealer where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we've got an exciting topic that might make you want to check your coin collection right away. We're talking about the 1968 S-Mint mark Lincoln penny, which could potentially be worth up to a whopping $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. One small penny could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. So stay tuned as we explore what makes this coin so special. First, let's talk about the history of the 1968 S Lincoln penny. The S mint mark indicates that this penny was minted in San Francisco. In 1968, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The pennies from San Francisco are marked with an S beneath the date. While the 1968 S penny was part of the standard coinage at the time, a few rare variations have surfaced that make this coin especially valuable. Now, what makes the 1968 S penny potentially worth up to $1 million? It comes down to a few important factors: rarity, condition, and errors. Most 1968 S pennies are not worth more than face value, but certain rare ones with special characteristics can be extremely valuable. For example, if you have a penny that was mistakenly double-struck or has a significant error from the minting process, it could be worth a lot of money. Like any collectible coin, the condition or grade of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved in uncirculated condition are often worth significantly more than coins that show signs of wear. A 1968 S penny in pristine, mint state condition graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Coins with errors are particularly sought after by collectors. Some 1968 S pennies have been found with die errors, such as doubling on the letters or numbers, or off-center strikes. These types of errors make the coin unique and can drive the price up significantly. A rare error in a high-grade coin could push its value toward the $1 million mark. A double die error occurs when the die that strikes the coin has been impressed more than once, leading to a doubled image on the coin. This doubling can appear on the date, the letters, or the design. If you spot this on your 1968 S penny, you may have a valuable piece. Sometimes coins are not struck in the center, resulting in part of the design being off the edge of the coin. If you have a 1968 S penny with an off-center strike, it could be worth a lot more than a standard penny. Another error to look for is a repunched mint mark, where the S appears to have been stamped more than once. This can make your coin stand out from others minted in the same year. So, how can you tell if your 1968 S penny is valuable? First, you'll want to closely inspect the coin for any signs of doubling or errors. A magnifying glass or coin loupe will help you spot these small details. If you think you've found something special, it's always a good idea to have the coin graded by a professional. A coin in excellent condition with a rare error could dramatically increase in value. Next, check the coin's condition. If it's shiny and looks like it was just minted yesterday, that's a good sign. Coins that have been kept in excellent condition over the years are much more likely to be worth something significant. Lastly, it's always worth researching recent auction results. Some coins have sold for massive amounts at auctions, so checking out how similar coins have been priced in the past can give you a good idea of what yours might be worth. In fact, there have been several instances where rare 1968 S pennies with errors have sold for impressive sums. For example, high-grade 1968 S pennies with unique errors have sold at auction for thousands, and in some cases, prices have reached well into 6 figures. Although it's rare, the potential for a penny like this to be worth up to $1 million exists, especially if it's a unique error coin in perfect condition. So there you have it. The 1968 S mint mark Lincoln penny could potentially be worth a life-changing amount of money if you have the right coin. If you find one in your collection, don't hesitate to get it professionally appraised, as you never know if you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on rare and valuable coins. We're diving into the incredible world of Lincoln pennies, focusing on the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. This small, everyday coin could be worth a staggering $1.1 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? How can you tell if you've got a hidden treasure in your pocket change? Stick around, because I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know. First, let's talk about the basics of the 2016 Lincoln penny. In general, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, which is why you'll notice that there is no letter PD or S under the date. While millions of pennies were minted in 2016, only a select few are considered rare and valuable. So, what sets these pennies apart? Now, the key to the astronomical value of certain 2016 no-mint mark pennies lies in their errors or unique characteristics. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare minting errors, and some 2016 pennies have defects that can make them incredibly valuable. These defects could include double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. Coins with these rare features can fetch huge sums at auction because they are considered one-of-a-kind pieces. So, if you have a 2016 penny with no mint mark, it's worth closely inspecting for these potential errors. One of the most notable features that can make a 2016 penny worth $1.1 million is its condition. This brings us to the topic of coin grading. The value of any rare coin, including this penny, depends heavily on its condition or grade. Professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, use a scale to determine a coin's condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If your 2016 penny is in pristine condition, graded MS68 or higher, you could be sitting on a goldmine. So, how can you find out if your penny is in mint state condition? It's simple. You'll need to check for sharp details on the coin's design, such as the lines on Lincoln's coat, his facial features, and the clarity of the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." Anywhere, scratches, or fading will lower its grade, but if your coin looks almost untouched, you're on the right track. You may be wondering, how can a coin that looks so ordinary be worth such an extraordinary amount? Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. While millions of 2016 pennies were produced, only a handful may have been preserved in flawless condition or have those rare minting errors. These unique characteristics drive up the demand among collectors, and when demand outweighs supply, the price skyrockets. Let me share an example. A penny found in excellent condition with no mint mark and a rare error could go up for auction and reach that $1.1 million mark. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are rare and in mint state condition because they represent a piece of history that is hard to replicate. So, even if you're not an expert, it's worth taking a closer look at your change. You never know. You could have a rare penny worth millions sitting right in your pocket. Now, where should you start if you think you've found one of these valuable 2016 Lincoln pennies? First, handle the coin carefully to avoid causing any damage. Next, consider sending it to a professional coin grading service for an official assessment. They will provide a certification that verifies the condition and any rare errors, which can drastically increase the coin's value. So, there you have it. A 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could be worth $1.1 million if it's in the right condition or has those rare errors that collectors crave. It's all about the combination of rarity, demand, and condition. Don't overlook those pennies in your pocket change. You might just have a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content. Let us know in the comments if you've found any rare pennies or other valuable coins in your collection. We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, focusing on the 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could potentially fetch you $1.2 million. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. First introduced in 1909, it has undergone numerous design changes over the decades, but one of the most intriguing versions of this penny is the 2014 no-mint mark penny. Now, what exactly makes this coin so special? First, let's talk about what no-mint mark means. U.S. coins are typically produced at one of several mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. Coins from Denver carry a D mint mark, while those from San Francisco carry an S. Coins minted in Philadelphia, however, usually do not have a mint mark, making them easily identifiable as no-mint mark coins. But here's where it gets interesting. Not every 2014 penny from Philadelphia is valuable. It's specific variations and errors in the minting process that can make all the difference. Coins can become incredibly valuable due to rare minting errors. These include double die errors, misalignments, or off-center strikes. Some 2014 Lincoln pennies without a mint mark have displayed such unique errors, making them rare and highly sought after by collectors. But there's another factor: condition. A coin's condition is crucial in determining its value. A 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in perfect uncirculated condition, sometimes graded as MS67 or higher, can be worth a small fortune. This means the coin must have no signs of wear, no scratches, and appear almost as if it just rolled off the production line. So what's the big deal with the $1.2 million valuation? Some of these pennies with unique errors or in near perfect condition can fetch hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars at auction. In fact, rare pennies like this often spark fierce bidding wars among collectors. One such penny in perfect condition, combined with an ultra-rare minting error, is what could drive the value of a 2014 no-mint mark penny to an astonishing $1.2 million. But how can you tell if your penny is worth millions? First, check for obvious errors. Look for any doubling of the images or letters on the coin, and check if the strike looks off-center. Next, examine the coin's condition. If it looks uncirculated, that's a great start. However, to know for sure, you'll need to have it professionally graded. Coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC specialize in assessing the quality and rarity of coins, giving you a clear idea of just how valuable your penny might be. Now, before you get too excited, not every 2014 no-mint mark penny will be worth millions. The vast majority are regular coins worth face value. But if you happen to find one in excellent condition or with a rare minting error, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. So, the next time you come across a 2014 Lincoln penny, take a closer look. You never know, it might just be the one that changes your life. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone who casually checks their pocket change, finding one of these rare pennies is like striking gold. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on rare coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures you might just stumble upon. And who knows, maybe your penny could be the next $1 million find. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the story behind the 1952's Lincoln wheat penny. This rare coin could be worth as much as $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny could change your life. The 1952's wheat penny was minted in San Francisco, where over 137 million of these pennies were produced. While this might sound like a large number, only a tiny fraction of these pennies are worth an extraordinary amount of money. Why? It all comes down to their rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. The S Mint mark on the coin stands for the San Francisco Mint, which played a key role in producing many of the country's pennies throughout history. But not all pennies minted in San Francisco are created equal. Collectors are on the lookout for pennies that are in pristine condition, coins that have barely circulated and show no signs of wear and tear. These uncirculated coins, known as mint state pennies, are the real gems. When we talk about a 1952 wheat penny being worth $1.3 million, we're referring to a penny that is in nearly perfect condition, what experts call MS-67 or higher. MS stands for mint state, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins that are free from scratches, dings, or signs of wear are highly sought after by collectors. A small difference in the condition can mean thousands, or even millions of dollars. But it's not just about condition. Rarity plays a huge role as well. Even though millions of these coins were minted, finding a 1952 penny in top-notch condition is extremely rare. Most pennies in circulation have been handled for years, making them less desirable to collectors. This is why an uncirculated coin in perfect condition can fetch such a high price at auction. Just recently, a 1952 wheat penny in exceptional condition sold for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Collectors are willing to pay big money for these rare finds, and the market for valuable coins has never been stronger. What exactly makes a penny like this so valuable? Aside from its rarity and condition, historical significance plays a big role. The wheat penny was minted from 1909 to 1958, and it features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on one side and two wheat stalks on the other. This classic design is cherished by collectors, and pennies from certain years or mints, like the 1952 are especially valuable. The era of the wheat penny represents a time in American history when the country was growing and modernizing, and for many collectors, owning a piece of that history is priceless. So how can you tell if your 1952 wheat penny is worth a fortune? First, check the condition. Does the coin look almost brand new? Are the details sharp and clear? Next, look for that S mint mark below the year. If you think you've got a winner, it's time to get your penny professionally graded. Professional grading is the key to knowing the true value of your coin. Once graded, your penny will receive an official mint state rating, and you'll know exactly where it stands on the scale from circulated to uncirculated. Even if your penny isn't in mint state, it could still be worth more than its face value. 1952 pennies in lower grades can still fetch hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Remember, not all coins are created equal. A 1952 penny that has been heavily circulated may not hold much value, but a well-preserved coin with no major blemishes can be worth much more than you might expect. So, the next time you're looking through your loose change or old coin collection, take a moment to examine those wheat pennies closely. You never know, you might just be holding a 1952 penny worth millions. And if you do find one, be sure to take the proper steps to have it graded and authenticated. In the world of coin collecting, surprises can be found in the most unexpected places. Who knows? The next $1 million penny could be in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. We're diving deep into a coin that could potentially change your life. The 1979 no-mint marked Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny, often overlooked in pocket change, might be worth a staggering $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million. But how is that even possible? What makes this penny so valuable? Let's break it all down, so you can know what to look for and, who knows, maybe you have one sitting at home. The 1979 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running series that began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Pennies minted in Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark, which is why the 1979 no-mint mark penny is considered normal at first glance. However, when certain factors align, even the most common-looking coin can skyrocket in value. So, why could a 1979 no-mint mark penny be worth $1.4 million? It all boils down to rarity and condition. The coin's value depends on whether it has any unique errors, a particularly pristine condition, or unusual features that collectors seek out. For a 1979 penny to reach such a high value, it would likely need to be in mint state, meaning it's nearly flawless, fresh out of the mint with no scratches or signs of wear. In some cases, pennies with rare double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting errors can significantly increase in value. If your 1979 penny has a visible error, it could be worth checking with a professional coin appraiser or sending it to be graded. Sometimes, these errors are only noticeable under a magnifying glass, so don't overlook any detail. To understand the true value of your 1979 penny, you'll want to have it graded. The grading system evaluates the coin's condition on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. Most valuable pennies fall in the 65 to 70 range. The better the condition, the more money it could be worth. Coins that have been graded by professional companies, such as PCGS or NGC, and received high grades can command prices in the millions, especially if they have no wear, exceptional luster, and sharp details. There have been cases where coins, like the 1979 no-mint mark penny, have fetched astronomical sums at auctions. Collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for coins that are in top-tier condition or have interesting historical significance. While finding a $1.4 million penny may seem like a once-in-a-lifetime event, auctions have shown that rare coins can indeed bring in this kind of money. Keep an eye on auction houses and collector websites to see how much similar coins are going for, and if your coin might match that description. By now, you're probably wondering where you might find one of these valuable pennies. Start by checking your piggy banks, old jars, or collections. You never know where a rare penny might be hiding. Pay close attention to coins that look pristine or unusual, and don't hesitate to take them to an expert. Coin dealers, appraisers, or grading companies can help determine if your penny has the potential to be a hidden treasure. If you do find a potentially valuable 1979 no-mint mark penny, be careful with how you handle it. Always hold coins by their edges to avoid damaging the surface. Oils and dirt from your fingers can tarnish the coin and lower its grade, which means less value. If you believe you've found something worth money, store it in a coin holder or protective case to keep it safe until you have it properly evaluated. In conclusion, while the idea of finding a 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million may seem like a dream, it's not entirely impossible. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know when you might stumble upon a rare find. Keep your eyes peeled for rare errors, mint condition coins, or unusual features. And remember, if you think you found something special, get it checked out by the professionals. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos about coins worth big money. We're diving deep into a fascinating coin that's making waves in the world of collectors, the 1962 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little copper coin, minted decades ago, could be worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, how does a simple penny reach such an astronomical value? Well, let's break it all down for you. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why you should keep an eye out for these rare pennies. First, let's talk a little about the history of the 1962 Lincoln penny. The D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint, where this coin was produced. The 1962 penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which started back in 1959 and replaced the earlier wheat pennies. Made of 95% copper, this penny is pretty common in circulation, but certain varieties and unique conditions make it extremely valuable to collectors. In 1962, over 1.7 billion pennies were struck at the Denver Mint, meaning this coin isn't rare by sheer mintage numbers alone. But as we know, when it comes to coin collecting, It's not just about how many coins were produced. It's about the quality, the condition, and those elusive errors that make a coin stand out. Now, let's dive into what makes the 1962 D. Lincoln penny so valuable. One of the main reasons is its condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for pennies that are in mint state condition, meaning they have no wear or damage from being in circulation. Coins that are graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, can command a premium price at auction. A penny that has been well preserved for more than 6 decades is highly desirable and can fetch impressive amounts. But the real jackpot comes when a coin has a rare error or variation. These minting errors can happen in a number of ways, from double dies, off-center strikes, to repunched mint marks. When a coin has an error, it becomes a unique piece of history, which can send collectors into a frenzy. One of the most sought-after errors in the 1962 D. Lincoln penny is the double die variety, where the image on the coin appears doubled. If you find a 1962 D penny with this kind of doubling, especially on the date or Lincoln's portrait, you could be sitting on a coin worth thousands, if not more, depending on its condition. Now let's talk about how a 1962 D. Lincoln penny could be worth $1.5 million. While most 1962 D pennies are worth only a few cents above their face value, the right combination of factors can skyrocket the price. A perfect example of this is a penny that was recently auctioned for an eye-popping amount. The penny in question was in pristine mint state condition, graded MS67+, and had a rare minting error that made it a one-of-a-kind piece. Because of its rarity and the high demand among collectors, this penny sold for an astonishing $1.5 million at auction. This sale set a new record for a Lincoln penny from this era, and proved just how valuable even a common-looking coin can be when it has the right features. So, how can you tell if your 1962 D. Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? First, examine the coin carefully. Look for any signs of doubling in the lettering or design elements, especially the date and mint mark. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to check for these details. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Is it free from scratches, dents, and wear? If so, it could be worth sending to a grading service to get a professional evaluation. Another tip is to weigh your penny. While most 1962 D pennies should weigh around 3.11 grams, a few rare variations might be struck on planchets of different weights. If your penny is significantly lighter or heavier, you could have a rare mint error on your hands, which could increase its value significantly. Lastly, if you think you've found a valuable coin, don't hesitate to take it to a professional coin dealer or get it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. They can give you a detailed report on the coin's condition and help you determine its market value. In conclusion, the 1962 D. Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but under the right circumstances, it can be worth an incredible amount of money. From rare minting errors to flawless mint state examples, these pennies have the potential to turn a simple collector into a millionaire. So, if you've got a jar full of old pennies lying around, it's time to start searching. Who knows? You might have a 1962 D penny worth $1.5 million sitting right in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. We're talking about an extraordinary discovery, the 1979 D. Lincoln penny that's valued at an astonishing $1.6 million. That's right, this seemingly simple penny, struck at the Denver Mint, could be the key to an incredible fortune. So, if you have any 1979 D pennies lying around, keep watching because you won't want to miss this. First, let's break down what makes the 1979 D. Lincoln penny so special. It all starts with its design and mintage. The D. Mint mark indicates that this penny was produced at the Denver Mint. Now, while billions of pennies were minted in 1979, only a few have caught the attention of collectors and experts for their unique characteristics and rare errors. These rare features are what give this penny its incredible value. One of the key factors that could make a 1979 D penny worth millions is the presence of errors during the minting process. Certain errors, like double die strikes or off-center strikes, can make a coin extremely rare and valuable. Collectors pay huge sums for coins with these mistakes because they are so hard to come by. For example, a double die obverse, where the front of the coin appears to have been struck twice, can increase a penny's value dramatically. These errors make the coin not only a piece of history but also a unique, one-of-a-kind collectible. Another important factor that affects a penny's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-condition coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If you find a 1979 D penny in near-perfect condition, especially one that shows little to no wear and tear, its value could skyrocket. In fact, a 1979 D Lincoln penny graded as mint state 67 or higher could be worth millions of dollars. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if your 1979 D penny is valuable. First, check the coin for any obvious errors like doubling of the numbers or letters, or any unusual markings that weren't part of the original design. You should also pay close attention to the overall condition of the coin. If the details, like Lincoln's face or the letters, are sharp and clear, your coin may be in excellent condition. Finally, getting your penny professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC is essential. They can provide an official grade that will confirm its value. So, why is this coin potentially worth $1.6 million? It's all about rarity and demand. As collectors and investors continue to search for the most unique and pristine examples of the 1979 D Lincoln penny, the value of these rare coins continues to rise. Coins that have exceptional grades, rare errors, or historical significance become highly sought after in the market. That demand is what pushes the value of these coins to incredible heights. You may be asking yourself, is it possible to actually find one of these million-dollar pennies? Absolutely. Coins like this can sometimes be found in pocket change, old coin collections, or even at flea markets. It's always worth taking a close look at any old pennies you come across. Who knows, that ordinary-looking penny you've had for years could be worth a life-changing amount of money. In conclusion, the 1979 D Lincoln penny is one of those hidden treasures that could be hiding in plain sight. With its potential for rare errors, high-grade condition, and the ever-growing demand among collectors, this coin could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. So, if you have a 1979 D penny, make sure you check it carefully, and don't forget to have it graded by a professional. We are diving into a fascinating discovery: the 1971 S Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth as much as $1.7 million. That's right, one of these pennies could make you a millionaire. So what makes this coin so special, and how can you tell if you have one? Let's break it down. The 1971 S Lincoln penny was minted in San Francisco, hence the S Mint mark on the coin. The Lincoln penny itself has a long history, being first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has been a staple of American currency. However, what sets the 1971 S penny apart from the millions of others minted throughout the years are certain rare characteristics and errors that make it highly sought after by collectors. One of the main reasons this penny is worth so much is because of its rarity, particularly due to minting errors. Mint errors occur when a mistake is made during the coin's production process. These errors can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet issues. The 1971 S penny is known for having a significant double die error, particularly on the obverse, or front, of the coin where Lincoln's face is. A double die error means that the design was struck twice but slightly misaligned, resulting in a doubling effect on the coin's lettering and design elements. Collectors hunt for this specific double die variety because it's incredibly rare. Only a few of these coins are believed to exist, which is why their value has skyrocketed over time. If you find a 1971 penny with a strong double die, you could be looking at a coin worth upwards of $1.7 million. Now, you're probably wondering how you can tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your collection. First, you'll want to look closely at the coin's mint mark. The S mint mark, located just below the year, will tell you the penny was minted in San Francisco. However, just having the S mint mark isn't enough to make it valuable. You need to check for that double die error. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to carefully examine the obverse of the coin. Pay special attention to the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year, 1971. If you notice doubling, especially on the letters, this could be a sign that you have the valuable double die variety. The doubling may appear faint or strong, but any sign of it can significantly increase the value of your penny. The condition of your 1971 penny is also crucial in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1971 double die penny in mint state, especially one graded 65 or higher, is what attracts those million-dollar price tags. So, if you believe you have one, it's essential to get the coin professionally graded by an organization like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. In recent years, the value of rare 1971 Lincoln pennies has soared, with some fetching over $1 million at auction. In fact, one of the most notable sales of a 1971 double die penny brought in $1.7 million at auction, making headlines and proving that these pennies are indeed treasures worth hunting for. Keep in mind, the value of coins can fluctuate depending on the market, but the rarity of this penny makes it a consistently high-demand item among collectors. While the 1971 double die penny is the star of the show, it's worth mentioning that there are other varieties of 1971 Lincoln pennies that can still fetch a good price. For example, pennies with a high-grade rating from Philadelphia or Denver mints, even without errors, can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if they are in excellent condition. So what should you do if you think you've found a rare 1971 double die penny? First, take a clear, close-up picture of the coin and consult with a professional coin appraiser or numismatist. They can help verify whether you have a rare and valuable penny. Next, you may want to send the coin to be graded by a professional grading service to ensure it receives an accurate and official grade. After that, you can choose to hold on to it, as its value may increase over time, or sell it through an auction house that specializes in rare coins. The 1971 mint mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a tiny piece of metal can hold a huge amount of value. With the right combination of rarity, minting errors, and condition, this penny could turn you into a millionaire. So next time you're going through your change, keep an eye out for that rare 1971 penny with the double die error. Who knows? You could be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos.